Slipka.
Yo, what up, Milk?
EA
How you doing, my
Sports
boy?
and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From picturesque Bandon Dunes on the Pacific coast of Oregon, it's live third-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III.
Good bro, just trying to go back to bed.
The Saturday leaderboard. Your leader is Japan's Hideki Matsuyama. He's currently at 13 under. Our featured golfer, right in it. Just a couple of shots off the pace.
Yeah, bro. Shoot. I told y'all I was on the grind. I've been posting
I see
on
you
Twitter.
changed the camera.
Yes, sir. We just went with the whole circle thing. Feel like it's better that way. I don't get in the way. I don't get in
And
my
that should be
way
just
as much.
fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot. 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that two-check skipper and get it to stop.
Square dos take tons of screen space.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just
Well, the
big
ball is
split.
on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect
But
that
circle's kinda
certainly
like
to be
perfect.
much closer than that.
Perfect for my face. Why am I doing that? I'm not trying to. Not really. I'm probably gonna miss this.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he's going to stay
I'll be
two
right
back.
back. bet. Oh my gosh, I almost got a hole-in-one. That was crazy.
Solid
That
shot,
would've been
and sometimes
crazy.
solid throughout the round will win the day. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona
Man,
Stephen.
these greens are
We're looking at a
brutal.
right-to-left break here, but it demands Spanish hands. It's all about feel, not much break, but it will have speed.
Should've went a little bit slower. Now we're going uphill, breaking a little bit. Should be solid. Not enough. Dang, a bogey.
Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead.
I'm not.
On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s.
Let's see what we can do right here. Yes. I love you too. You said what?
Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway.
No, it's fine. I'm not live now. I can't let my fans down.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. This one definitely going to pick up speed as it goes along its journey. This for an eagle. This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move to 11 under par. Next up, we reach the par 4 fourth, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf.
Say what? Yeah.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
That was a great drive.
We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot, 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that two-check skipper and get it to stop.
It's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Now this for birdie.
Yeah, and the break here from right to left is the main consideration. It's fairly flat overall. You've got to consider the line.
My golf career definitely fell off.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, it's quite clear to see there's one direction this ball is moving, and it's sweeping from left to right the whole way.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 sixth. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left.
Here. Well, I gave you 2. This one tastes one more than good enough.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. and he'll stay at 11 under par. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this three-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for three putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
In golf, you heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or vomit over those two fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach.
Oh my gosh. What a hit.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. 11 feet away. Oh, no problems at all. The pace is perfect. It is in for birdie. And he's going to get it to 1 under for his round and 12 under for the tournament. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. That one may get up close to the right edge, but it looks like it's going to hang on. That'll be just fine.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
Look here at birdie.
And this is going to need a little push to get it up the slope. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot of left to right in this.
Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. Well, this looks really good. A touch more accuracy could have had him on in one. Instead now, the second from the side of the green. Oh, good. Ten-foot putt left. Safely in. Well, it's a par here at the 10th. It'll hold tight at minus 13.
Is he asleep? Colton. You said, am I asleep?
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Second shot. Good look at the green. A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie, and he's got it to 14 under par. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here, as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark.
What?
That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll remain at 14 under. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot. But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. That one had to feel good.
It struck it so well, you could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Here we go. 7-footer for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. He moves to 15 under. Oh, that is right, and that could be trouble.
Oh, he gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Is he asleep?
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 15 under. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This is a 13-footer. Yes, Will right there. That is in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is. That is straight into the thick stuff. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in two with a good shot here. Okay, that's acceptable there. Straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16 to 16 under par. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And he's going to remain at minus 16. That one up the right side. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Be pleased with that one. On and two, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot. Eight feet remaining here for birdie. Good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. That will be a third straight round in the 60s. Tell you what, Frank, for our featured golfer, I think it's a good opportunity tomorrow as they finish day 3. Just 2 shots off the lead. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you, Rich, there. I mean,
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. On top is Hideki Matsuyama. He's got it to 19 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer right there with a shot to win it on this Sunday, just 2 shots off the lead. Nota Begay is down on the first green looking at this for birdie.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll hold tight at 17 under par.
Good little par putt. And this
That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Oh, that needs to slow down. It will not, and that is not going to stay on the green. Now to get back on the putting surface, this his third. From about 8 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt, though it is for bogey here at the second. And he'll drop back to 16 under par.
That is not where I need to win fishing.
Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Nope, good effort, but that's got to wander a few feet by. A great opportunity here for birdie. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. He moves to 17 under par. This starting toward the right side. No issues here. That is into the fairway. From the fairway nota, this is second.
Looking at 112 yards to the front, 146 to the hole, pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
Oh my God.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is. That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Okay, not too bad there. Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. He's got it to minus 18. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Bit of a misfire there. That is well off target to the right of this par 3. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. "14 feet to the hole." Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll remain at 18 under. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
It's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their second. Uh-oh, that's not going as intended.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Well, safely on, but that's going to be a long way away. Now, from long range, this for birdie.
Oh, now that is going to hurt.
This hole really taking its toll now. All right, that's in for a double bogey 6. And he's going to fall to 17 under. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Okay, that's how you bounce back right there off the double at the previous hole. Frank a chance to get it all back right here.
Yeah, that was great composure. Could easily be sort of like licking your chops, feeling down, but all of a sudden just to stand up and hit a shot like that, impressive.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. Oh, a miss there. That is way right.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
So a poor tee shot at 10. Now his second.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
That drive down the right has certainly opened up this green. You can see the flag there sitting on the left side. This is a green light opportunity.
Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
145 left to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Yeah, it's a decent sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. They make their par 3s long here at Bend and Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Oh, that is very well done. That was not a short bunker shot, but it is inside a foot. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. This one starting a hair right. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. That's a good putt. Just needed a little more behind it. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And that'll help, but he'll still be 5 shots off the pace with only 5 holes left to play. But of course, with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. Oh no, lost that one dead right. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. He's trying to work back into it. 4 back with 4 to go. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. Didn't play the wind very well there, and that's going to wind up too strong and over the green. Now from below the green, a second up to this par 3.
Just when the train was starting to pick up speed with those back-to-back birdies, then all of a sudden could be derailed.
Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green, too, so that's very well done.
Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
Yeah, tough to get that all the way up the slope, but that's not too bad from there. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he's going to stay at 19 under par. A lot of these holes here at Bend and Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Well, that ball never really got rolling. That's going to come up a good 10 feet short. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Second now from the sand here at 18.
Fairway bunkers on par fives. A little bit of a roll the dice situation. And that one out through a one. And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will go down as a final round 69. So, Frank, not quite enough to get the job done in the end, but I think you'd agree titles are nice, but if you can rack up top 5 finishes, you're going to do just fine.
Especially when you have a strong field like we saw today. So I think top 5, certainly give yourself a pat on the back.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports.